And away they go. Cool Water slightly sluggish out the gate. Big Size also dropping in the early stages. Towards the inside, Muntaha, Fashion Talks in the pink silks. Amor Adiente is one off the outside. Strategic's Pride, yellow and black silks is 4 around. Cool Water makes up that length. Towards the inside in 5th position, 2.5 lengths off. Warrior Stone is further back in the running. Skyfire in the black silks. Favourite backers have Viking Red, scraping paint to the inside in the pink, is racing 4.5 lengths off them. As you read back through the field, Nightlock's a length away. Towards the outside, ATATURK being shuffled back with Big Sigh. Chilly Affair is the trailer. New leader now, Strategic's Pride, said the pace was too pedestrian, and Strategic's Pride now injects some speed and goes on as the dictator. Muntaha back to the inside, racing away in second, now challenged by Fashion Talk, who makes a move. Couple of runners behind just had to be steadied. Amor Adiente is on the outside, the white sheepskin noseband. Cool Water sits quietly, Warrior Stone between them. Skyfire on the outside. Viking Red is looking to climb over them. He's got no room at this stage, Viking Red. He's hard against the still. ATATURK, Cool Water gets a niggle or two. Big Sigh. Towards the inside, Nightlock. At the back of the field, Chilly Affair. Homeward bound, Fashion Talk now strides up to them. Amor Adiente to the outside. Look at Viking Red. He's all dressed up but nowhere to go. Fashion Talk at the 300. Amor Adiente, Viking Red, nowhere to go. He now splits to the inside. And ATATURK gets a run. ATATURK comes home. Viking Red's going to be most unlucky back in second. Chilly Affair's running on. ATATURK by a length. Viking Red to the inside, but ATATURK goes on. Viking Red or Skyfire in a photo second and third. Chilly Affair further back and Fashion Talk. So number 7, ATATURK comes bursting through, and the tote favourite has switched to number 5, Amor Adiente. So note that on the jump, number 5, Amor Adiente goes off a marginal favourite, and ATATURK comes bounding through on the outside for the win. Number 7, ATATURK at 10.40, 3.20. Viking Red second, very, very unlucky. Every time you looked, he had absolutely nowhere to go. And once the gaps opened, ATATURK had already gone well clear. Skyfire in the black silks is between them. Chilly Affair and Fashion Talk. Warrior Stone, Muntaha further back. Strategic's Pride, who looked to step on the gas. Homeward bound, there you can see Viking Red, the meat in the sandwich, absolutely nowhere to go, and ATATURK just burst away. Viking Red's now flat-footed down the middle of the course, and you can see Muzieni trying to revive him, but at that stage, ATATURK's already well gone. ATATURK for the win. Viking Red, most unlucky in second, a big strong individual, Skyfire, and on the outside, Chilly Affair, but number 7, ATATURK returns a healthy 10 Rand 40, 3.20 the place, back to the studio.
Good win here for trainer Paul Gatsby, teaming up with jockey Sean Veal on number 7, ATATURK, who's come through to notch up his second career win quite early in his career. Paul just had 5 runs, and I see after his last start he was dropped a bit in the ratings as well, which stood him in good stead here, because his last start things did not go according to plan, Paul.
No, everything went wrong last time, Dees, thanks. Yeah, the handicap has dropped us 5. I thought he'll probably drop us about 3 or 4, but 5 was nice, and it allowed us to get into a lower division with the weight for age allowance over this distance, which is quite substantial, so which was good for us. So we thought we had a sneaker, but the draw, Polly, coming 2-4 back to 2,000, it was hard to say put your head down, but sort of quietly confident of a good run.
See, the owners have all made it to the track as well.
Ashley's in Joburg. Well done to Ashley. I think he must have had a nibble because the horse was shortening like drastically. So might just a little bit, yeah. And yeah, I'd like to thank them all and thanks for the support. I think the horse won a good race. Ideal World, well done to the breeders. I think he's a nice horse. Ashley actually bought the full sister, paid 50 grand for her, I think. So I think he's got a bargain there.
Well, this horse has won his second start quite early in his career. He's certainly not going to stop here after this win. He won very well from that draw.
Yeah, you know, when Sean got off the horse last time over the 2-4, he said he gave him a nice feel, and he's still a big baby. I mean, you know, what you're seeing now, ideally, he would like to be 6 months further on down the line to see what he could be. You know, the ideal worlds, they get better and better, and he's only a young 3-year-old, so we'll give him a chance. I think if I place him patiently and correctly, we could maybe later on get something.
Well done, Paul.
Thanks a lot, Des.
Lovely, Paul Gatsby. Let's get jockey Sean Veal in, and he's going to tell us a bit more about how things worked out from that draw for you, Sean. You were hopelessly drawn, but the fact is this horse stays and stays well.
Yeah, you know, Des, I couldn't have asked for a better race. I managed to place this horse third, one off the fence, and I still had enough time to let somebody in front of me also in the race, you know, because I know this horse. I know when I ask him to quicken, he'll give me, you know. Like top of the straight, they like sort of slowed it down. I said, you know what, if Mr. Gatsby is right, I'll pull the trigger now, and I pulled the trigger early, and this was one a good race. I'm grateful. Well done to him. And to Beth, I know she's watching this one. Thanks for the new reins, Beth. I really appreciate it. Thanks to Mr. Gatsby and his owners for the opportunity. I wouldn't be standing here if it's not for him and his team. You know, I don't ride work for him, but he always throws me a bone here and there where he can help me.
You got a runner in the last for your stable?
You know, Des, we're just hoping we put blinkers on it today, so we're just hoping. If I don't speak to you again, just well done to Mr. Gatsby and the owners. He made a trip here, he brought his friends with him, so I'm just grateful that I could partner him another winner. And to Beth, thank you, Beth. Keep doing what you're doing, Beth. I'm happy.
Well done, Sean Veal. Let's get some in come through. Seen your name in the race card a few times with Paul Gatsby's runners, and you're having a good run with your horses?
Yeah, actually it's very nice. Started always Vision to Kill due to Robert Movis. And now, you know, Paul hanged me into ATATURK also, and it was a fantastic win. I mean, that horse was a little bit unlucky last time, but what a ride by Sean. I mean, coming from the 15 draw and putting it inside and just follow. I mean, when it turned, we knew that that horse would be there. Yeah.
You know, racing is all about things going your way. You take the good with the bad, you take the bad draws, you take the good draws. And today, whilst you were poorly drawn, I sense a bit of confidence was coming through from the stable.
I think the confidence was more from Ashley. I was not. I mean, I was hoping. Paul and myself, we were more hopeful. You know, like you know, this silent hope that you always have when your horse is running. But Ashley, I think he was really, really confident. And but you know, glad it came through, and we are all very happy with the win. Yeah, a win is a win, huh?
Win is a win. The numbers in the frame. You can go and enjoy the replay, enjoy the DVD, and you can enjoy lots of champagne on course. And nice that you've come down with a few friends as well.
Yeah, I have a Chilean today, a French lady, and a Belgian. So I think that's fantastic. Yeah, and thanks, Des. Yeah.
Well, you enjoy it. It's a nice start to the weekend for you, and well done with this win, Samet. Well played.
Thank you very much.
Last word, Paulie.
DJ, it'll be remiss of me if I don't mention Garth. I said to Garth Puller, who selected horse for me at the sale in Cape Town, I'll mention his name when he wins a big race. But I thought, don't tempt fate. Well done to Garth Puller for helping me select this horse. Thank you.
Well done to the guys here, and international friends on course as well. Nice to have them in town. But number 7, ATATURK, has come through to win race number 8, closing off this evening's jackpot. Up next, the lucky last, race number 9, closing off this evening's place accumulator and pick 6.